Hello everybody, this is Jason with a 7-Minute Fix, and today what we're going to do is a quick tutorial on Adobe Premiere 5. As we open that up, the first thing that you're going to notice is that Adobe has a ton, almost entirely too many options for you. We're going to just name this 7-Minute Fix, and on the video options I just have HD video 1080p, but again, like I said, there are way more than you would ever need video options. You can Google and read all about the different options if you want. The first thing that we're going to do is pull our video into our timeline by pulling that up on my computer. We have two different videos that we're going to use. One is from an HD camera and the other one is just a second angle that we pulled off using an iPhone. So the HD camera is going to be our baseline. It has the microphone to audio synced to it, and so that'll be our baseline, and then we'll just pull the iPhone video and place it on top. Now the first thing that we're going to notice is that the iPhone video is smaller than the HD video, so we want to right click on that video and we want it to scale to frame size. That's going to pop it, zoom in for the iPhone video. The next thing that we want to do is make sure that it's lined up, that the audios match. So we're going to do that by looking at our audios. Ultimately, the first thing we're going to do is kind of manipulate our timeline so that we can open up our audio. Now you can't see the peaks and valleys, so what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the gain, audio gain, and put that at 15 decibels. And now you see we can compare the peaks and valleys. So ultimately you want to just look for a pattern here. I'm going to slide it to where I think it should be while we're zoomed out, and then we're going to zoom in to get a little bit more precise with this little mountain icon down here. Once we do that, again, we want to just make sure that those peaks and valleys are lined up. Once you think you've got it, just click on the timeline, press spacebar, and play. Now you don't hear that audio because I'm overdubbing my voice, but the first time I had a little bit of an echo, so I just did a little bit more moving, about 2 milliseconds, and then the second time when we played, it was good to go. Everything was precise. Once we didn't have an echo, we right-clicked on that iPhone video, and Unlink would unlink the audio and video, and we could then delete the audio. So now the video is in place, and we only have one audio, that being of the HD video. So now that we rearrange our window, the first thing we're going to do is basically take out the iPhone footage we don't need. So we're going to come over here and pick the razor tool, and that's just a cutting tool. So we're going to cut that iPhone video. We're just going to cut a few 10-second segments throughout. Now obviously you would want to do this artistically with your video, but we're just picking some random spots, and then we're going to choose the selector tool and just select the videos we don't need, click on them, and delete. Basically the way that works is you're going to see the HD video and play, and then it's going to automatically snap to the iPhone video since that video is on top, obviously. But we want to transition. We don't want it just to snap like that. So we're going to come over here to video transitions, under effects, obviously. We're going to do dissolve and cross dissolve. That's by far the most popular transition that's out there. So we'll show that, and you'll see just a smooth cross dissolve. Now, if you wanted to manipulate your cross dissolve, you could zoom in and you can shorten the dissolve so it's done quicker, or you can lengthen it, whatever you want. Have quite a few options there, but ultimately we're going to do a cross dissolve at the front and back of each of those transitions. Now another dissolve tool would be the dip to black. Basically we'll put that at the beginning and the end. Adobe will know at the beginning we're going to go from black to video, at the end we're going to go from video to black. But that way you won't just start with a random video. It comes up and then goes down. We're also going to show just a another transition option. I'm gonna split my video here, my regular video, and under 3D options you have a lot of fun things to play with. Be careful here. This is where you can really start to look like an amateur and doing a lot of funky stuff that no one would ever see. But basically we just stick that there. You can kind of get an idea what spin away looks like. And as we said, there's many options to play with. You can spend hours with all the different transition options. So one other thing that we're going to look at is the video effects. Okay, if you look at our iPhone video, the contrast is much different than the HD video. So we're going to pull over this color and brightness, or contrast and brightness, and basically just kind of bump up the brightness and the contrast to make those videos match a little bit more. So after we bump up the brightness and contrast just a little bit, we're going to now look at that comparison, and it's not perfect, but it's a lot better. So we're going to render the video, export media, and that is just a quick tutorial on how to do a video with Adobe Premiere. Be sure to subscribe and give us your comments and feedbacks. Thanks. We'll see you next time.